There's certainly a feeling that they need to move LaMarcus, and I'm sure he wouldn't be adverse to that. He's not dressed and not with the team. Tony Brown, Tyler Ford, and Brandon Adair are the officials. Jeremy Grant hands the ball to Magruder. Rodney lobs, and Mason Plumlee does the rest.
That plays understands that that play is there with Mason Plumlee rolling to the basket, and they all are very good at throwing those accurate lobs.
Pistons tried for a steal. DeLon Wright shoots the pass to Jeremy Grant, fires from the corner, fills it up. Lonnie Walker has it. Wide of the lane off a crossover. DeJounte Murray connects against Saddiq Bey. Surrounded inside, and the Pistons batted away. He was in big trouble. Pistons on a run out. Magruder lays it up, lays it in. Ball's off the iron, got his own rebound. Little up fake and a wraparound dish. Lonnie Walker with the drive, finally to Keldon Johnson. Good ball movement for the Spurs. Rudy Gay against Isaiah Stewart. Patty Mills with a quick turn and gun. It goes. Drive and miss for Murray. Despite all the defense, Isaiah Stewart able to score off the window. Isaiah Stewart shovels to Josh Jackson. Hook on the run, does drop for Frank Jackson. Shot clock now at 8. Lee with a reverse, yes.
Very nice.
From the corner, Devin Vassell.
You can guard this team without fouling with as much driving and inside the arc that they like to play. You're doing a pretty good job.
Spurs don't foul much themselves. They dish it in front, and Eubanks gets a jam.
Hustle man, Isaiah Stewart. D on one end, a rebound and put back on the other end. He is tireless, George, tireless.
He's amazing. Gotta love him.
Say Patty Mills, I usually think of somebody catching and shooting from the three-point line, not doing what he just did.
They've got their biggest lead, 31-26. Josh Jackson with a drive, connects off the window. Eubanks sets the screen for Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay to the paint. On the wing for Vassell, who knocks it down from downtown. Saban Lee to forecourt. In front to Josh Jackson for a jam. Saban Lee looking for a screen from Stewart. Bounces it inside to Isaiah. Here's the hook. It goes. He rattled it home.
Drawing defenders towards him and dropping it off to the right people again and again.
Walker with a drive, almost lost it. Hung on long enough to get it to Eubanks for a dunk. Lonnie Walker to forecourt. The pull-up gun goes for Lonnie Walker. 45-36. Spurs with the lead and the ball. That's DeJounte Murray striking again. 47-36 Spurs. DeLon Wright with a couple of up fakes, hits the shot, draws the foul. That pivot foot gave it up to Plumlee. Shot clock at 5. Mason runs up the hook and he hits it.
Got to anticipate. We got to keep them out of the lane.
DeLon Wright got in the lane for the Pistons. Magruder with a drive, a double clutch leaner. He hits it. Cut to the basket by Lonnie Walker for a jam.
The Spurs, who are shooting 59%, and most of it in the paint.
Close-up high percentage shots. Mills with a wide open 3. 60-50, San Antonio. Saddiq Bey from the wing sends it and scores it. White with a good handle down the lane, floats it up and fills it up. Back him in, turn toward the baseline. Pirtle got a hand on the shot. He is a shot blocker. White with a drive. White to the basket, scores it off the window and draws a foul. The Spurs 104, the Magic 77 in San Antonio in that game you're talking about. Jeremy Grant to the basket for the Pistons. Makes it 66-55. Saving for DeLon Wright.
Early.
Forcing himself to the basket goes Keldon Johnson. Collision with Magruder. Starts down the lane. Loses the handle. Great save by Magruder. Saban Lee on the other end, able to score thanks to Rodney Magruder. Spurs lead it. Jeremy Grant drives it. Down in the lane, but Saban Lee ends up with it. Saban Lee with an up fake, and he hits it. Great for the players, even great for the broadcasters. It'll be St. Patrick's Day as well. That's always a festive night of the year. Dishes it into the paint to Pirtle. On the wing to Lonnie Walker. Rudy Gay with a catch and shoot in the corner for three, and it's through. Isaiah Stewart screens for Saban Lee, and they'll dump it deep to Magruder for a score.
Panic when down 14 points or even more. But this is not an up and down game. This is not a fast-paced game. Oh, George, I thought it would be curious that he would be out there with 4.
Rudy Gay to the basket, stretches out and scores. Jeremy Grant all alone decides to drive it. Took a hard call. No foul called. Vassell the other way for a dunk. Saban Lee through the lane. From in front, got a shot squashed. Spurs 2-on-1 and a big-time throwdown.
Nice to go under control in there and get what you want that time if you're Saddiq Bey. We're starting to see him do that a little bit more in games of late.
Nice setup by DeJounte Murray, though, for Drew Eubanks.
Coming back right now as we say it, as we talk. He's on his way back out onto the court.
Spurs go into the corner to Rudy Gay, fires and fills it. Rudy Gay puts it on the deck against Josh Jackson, gets to the lane. Spurs swing it, and they go inside for Eubanks. Got it blocked by Isaiah Stewart. 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Josh Jackson with a jam with 5.4 to play in the third. What kind of a shot will the Spurs get? It'll be a long gun. DeJounte Murray hits it, and you can count it.
You know, even when San Antonio turns it over, they get back quickly enough and make it really tough for the Pistons to finish.
Their biggest lead on the three for Vassell. Josh Jackson to the rim on a stick-back slam. He scores it. Eubanks comes outside, bothered by Isaiah Stewart. You can underline that. Patty Mills from the wing. Fall away. 3 is through. 96. Watched every game. Our sympathies to her son Jeff, a long-time important Piston employee. Eubanks screens. Murray almost lost it. Gets it back against Sekou. Rises and guns over Sekou. It goes.
Can't play any better defense than that, though. Sekou did a great job.
Gives to Keldon Johnson from the lane. Johnson with a miss. Isaiah Stewart with a rebound. But his outlet swiped. There's a steal. Drives it. Flips it up and fills it up. That's why you know he could score more. Saban Lee gives it up to Stewart. Frank Jackson back to Isaiah Stewart. Bounce inside for Saban. Flips it up and in.
Nice, Isaiah Stewart. Nice. None of the Pistons, though, George, tonight will boast a good job defensively. They all will have to take responsibility for this, and they know they can be better.
Jackson with 1.9 to play. Nails one from behind the long line. And that will make the final score official.